Yeah, they really do. And what I love about this duo of Lowe and Leggett, who are the only two players on the same team that are top 10, by the way, in ACC scoring, is the chemistry they have. So let's roll some tape on this duo connecting with each other. And what I mean by this is it's a drive inside by Lowe. He kicks to the corner, and Leggett drains the three. Now we're going to slow it down a bit because look at this. A screen, Lowe drives in the lane. He could easily hit the layup here, but it's almost a no-look pass. He knows his guy Leggett's going to be there in the corner. The defender squeezed in. That left Leggett open. He said, thank you very much. I'll cash in the three. This is a dangerous duo that could cause a lot of problems for Syracuse inside the dome, but I know who doesn't have a problem at the desk is our guy Shrikar Rajendran. Let's go back to you, Shrikar.
Sam, a lot of issues could be seen on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it's true. And you might look at the score, 86-72. Oh, it wasn't that bad against a good Clemson team, but it's a little deceiving because this was a 24-point deficit that Syracuse was facing at one point. And to be fair, a little to the Orange, Hudson, they didn't shoot terribly like they usually do. 54% from the field. They actually went 11 for 21 from downtown, which was their best three-point shooting mark of the season. But there were some trends that continued, such as relying on JJ too much again. 25 points from him. Not enough other people stepped up. It's no coincidence that he scored 17 in the first half and then went pretty quiet in the second half, and that's why Syracuse crumbled.
Sam, what are your first thoughts on tonight's game?
I immediately have to go to free throws. Where else would I be going here? That's what's gutting, really, for Syracuse, because you were in this game. You really should have won it. The way they really impressed me in that second half, came back in this game, but the highlight is 9 for 18 at the line. Simply put, Josh, that's pathetic. And if Syracuse doesn't fix this issue of being so inconsistent at the line, it's going to be a disappointing season because as close as they can play teams like Texas, if you can't make your free throws, you're going to lose these games. This is a results-based business, Josh. It's got to be better. I'm glad you brought him up. That Donnie Freeman, that's immediately where I go to. And it's a head-scratcher for me, Josh, because Donnie Freeman, I get it. He's just a freshman. It's his fourth game of his collegiate career. But he's such a highly touted freshman that we all expected to make an immediate impact. And that's the frustrating thing because he is making an impact. And I don't get it. He only plays 15 minutes this entire game. And when he was on the court, he did some good stuff. You're seeing it right here on your screen. He didn't play a good chunk of the middle of that first half. Adrian Autry put him back in for the end of that half. He made a massive three-pointer to really swing momentum a bit back on Syracuse's side. But then in the second half, he only gets 4 minutes of playing time. I don't get why he's not on the floor down the stretch. This is a versatile playmaker that can do a little bit of everything for this team. And I thought he's proved his worth in the minutes he's got, Josh. And he only had 15 against Colgate. Then he played most of that Youngstown State game. But now back to just 15. I don't understand it.
It just makes him so much more versatile, and you can use him anywhere in the offense.
That's the key with Allen. The fact that he is such a threat out of the backfield in the pass game as well. Yeah. It's a lot to handle from a defensive perspective. And I'll tell you what, Allen needs to continue to perform this way because I had my doubts about the run game with the news that Yasin Willis was out, and we know Will Nixon is out for the rest of the season.
They had no running back
that
week.
It's just Allen. They have to rely on him. He delivered big time in this game. He has to continue doing that with big matchups ahead.